Hey, Jersey Devil 1976 here. Oh my gosh, this thing is so overdue. My life has been so busy the past couple of weeks. Both my kids end up getting sick. I had my daughter's birthday come up. I had to get the house ready for a huge party and all that stuff. And my wife is a teacher, and she has just been crazy busy with the new school year here. So I have not had any time to even sit down and work on this thing. But I got them done. Of course, I don't have rivets done because I cannot find the material to make the rivets. I thought I had some left over from my last project, and I'm guessing I used it all up because I do not have any more. And of course, the hobby store that I go to does not have any the size I need in stock. So I'm just going to have to wait till they get some more. But he's all built and everything, minus the rivets, but I can kind of finally show you it all complete and all put together. I got all the little details added on. I put some spikes on his boots, just add some little details everywhere. On the gun, got the armor plating all done. Had some checks right there, some little arrows. Point this way, Orcs can kind of forget that sort of thing. I did some chevron stripes on here. I gave him this nice big jagged jaw on the front plate there. Some more checks on the knee pads, just little random stuff like that. Got the little pistons finally attached to the arm, got them all in position. What's the idea? Again, like this kind of electric kind of looking zappy glyph on the front, and then gave him the lightning bolt on the back there. Yeah, some checks here on the armor there. Kind of extended this armor plate right here out a little bit to match the rest of the shoulder pad. Added some more jagged little teeth on there as well. Also gave him this piston on the arm to kind of help support his gun. I've done that with the other ones as well. On these it's a little bit smaller because of the placement of it. But he had those teeth on his shoulder pad. They were kind of in the way, so I just kind of stuck it to the outside of his arm there. Just kind of helps him hold that big old gun up. But I cannot find my third one. I believe it's in my son's room in his closet with some other stuff that I have, and he's asleep right now, so I can't get it. But I have this one out. You see, he looks a little bit different, slightly different from the first one, but they're still fairly similar. So I think he'll fit in just fine with the rest of the group. But I am so glad I'm finally done with this model. My God, I thought I would never get done with it. Seems like every single time I try to sit down and work on it, something came up and I just had to put it down and come back to it, and it just took way longer than I expected. But things in life come up. You gotta put aside this for a little bit and take care of what's important, and it'll always be there when you get back. So finally done. As soon as I get some material to make the rivets, I'll be doing that. I may do an update, but this will be the last part for this series on that, just so you can kind of see them all together. And I did decide not to do the big lower jaw thing. That's kind of why I put the teeth on the bottom there. I kind of like that he had that contrast, as opposed to the other two had the big steel jaw, nothing on top, but he's got this big steel mask on. So I think that kind of offsets it pretty nicely. So overall, pretty happy with it. I hope you all like it. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to work on next. I'm kind of ready to take a little bit of a break from 40K for a little bit. the weather here is still so dang hot. I don't even want to spray paint. I had to spray paint something for my wife for our kids' party, and oh my god, it was horrible. It was just so hot outside. I had to bring everything inside to dry, and it still took forever to dry, so I'm not even going to try to be painting anything anytime soon. So I'm going to wait for it to get a little bit cooler. Oh no, a little piece broke off right there on his arm. I had the little support piece for the piston right there, and I guess it came off. I didn't even notice that. I'll go back and fix it. But yeah, that was a tight fit to try to get that piece in there because it's like right up against the leg armor. So, but as you can see, all done. It'll look way better once I get all those rivets on there, and he'll be good to go. Oh yeah, and the reason I don't have any more rivets, the Scratch Built Def Dread, 537 rivets. 537 rivets on that thing. I counted it twice the original time, and I went back a third time and made sure. I have to go back and look on the comments and see. Someone commented and said 500, so they got pretty close. But yeah, I was quite shocked. That was a lot more than I expected. I was probably looking at about, I was thinking like 450 or something like that, so almost 500 and a half. So, okay, there you go. Again, I wish I had more to say on it, but I'm so ready for this project to be done. So that's all I mean, I can show you guys, and I think I covered most of the little tips and tricks on how to, on cutting the styrene, and I did the video on how to make the pistons, and how to make the rivets and stuff. So if you kind of combined all those little tutorials I did, you can see the techniques I used to put this all together, and I think it came out really, really well. And I think with a little bit of practice, just about anybody can do this. It's not really that hard once you just kind of get it out and just practice with this material a little bit. So again, I hope this really inspires somebody to do some stuff, and I'd love to see some videos on some other people's scratch built stuff. So let me know if you work on anything. So that's all I really got for now. Again, any questions or comments, please just let me know, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks, everyone.